We all have those moments when we're just feeling a little bit off, right? You're a little bit anxious about something, or feeling irritated at somebody or something, or maybe you're just feeling blah. But I found 6 things that I do that help me to pull myself out of that and get myself back where I should be. So I want to share those with you. The first one that I would do is to take a walk. Now, if you can get outside in sunshine and fresh air, that's the best. If you can walk around in nature, that's even better. But even if you're just walking your neighborhood or walking in town, and if you can get outside and be moving around, that actually causes your brain to produce endorphins, and that's the pleasure hormone, so it makes you feel better physiologically. But not just that, it helps you to change your surroundings and see something different, change your thought patterns, get you thinking about other things. Now, I live in Guatemala, and so I have a little advantage that here we have street markets, and you can find just about anything from food to clothing to anything. And so when I go walking through the market, that's one thing that really helps me to just distract me and pull me away from whatever it was that was bugging me. And I always just feel a lot, happier after I go through the market. Now, you might not have that kind of thing where you are, but another thing you can do is you can go walking in the mall. Especially if it's raining or something, it's kind of hard to get outside. So you might not get the fresh air, but still walking in the mall, it changes your surroundings. You can focus on different things. Just be careful that you don't get too impulsive and buy too much, because that's not going to help your mood too much. But walk around, and who knows, you might find somebody nice to talk to. Treat yourself to a nice snack or something. Get out, move around, and in any way that you do it, outside, inside, when you get back home, you're going to be feeling different. It always works. Now, another thing that works for me, this one might seem a little bit strange to you, and that is that if you can find somebody that you don't know, just some perfect stranger, and that's why this works best when you're away from home, find somebody that looks like they're a little bit down and try to make them smile. Works really good in the grocery store. You're shopping around, you might be looking at some apples and somebody along there, and she just looks kind of, And if you can make eye contact with that person, all you have to do is just smile at them. You can greet them if you want to, but just kind of look at them and smile at them. Sometimes they'll look at you like you're from the moon, okay? Just try not to let that bother you, okay? But if you can get somebody to smile, it's amazing what that does for you. That when you can brighten somebody else's mood a little bit, that just boosts your own mood. Always works for me. Another thing that you can do, and this one really works when you're around the house, is that you can find 3 things that you've been putting off doing, that you just know you need to do, but you haven't gotten around to. And usually these are things that you just see around the house, whether it's something like doing dishes or putting things away, or you might need to tighten a screw on something or fix something. Maybe it's a light bulb that you need to put in, or something you need to organize. But whatever it is, just find 3 of those things and do them one after the other. And then when you're done, you can congratulate yourself, reward yourself, sit down and relax, read a book, play a game or something. But it just helps to boost your mood, and especially when you walk around and you see those things that instead of needing to be done, they're done. And that'll make you feel better. Now, here's another thing that will really improve your mood and help somebody else out at the same time. And that's to think of somebody that you know that's going through a hard time, that's having challenges, going through changes in their life, or maybe they've lost a loved one. And think of how you can maybe encourage them, a few words of encouragement. Get your phone or your tablet or something and record a video. Just speaking to them. If you don't know exactly what to say, it's enough just to say, I'm thinking about you and I just want you to know that I'm there. You know what to say, and the rest will come naturally. But when you do that, you're giving out something to build somebody else up and encourage them. And you can't do that without it returning to you at the same time and helping you to boost your mood. And the next thing that I want to suggest is that you just do something creative. I mean, everybody has something they can do. It's creative. You might not be an artist and paint pictures or draw or something, but you might want to just write a poem or play a song on a musical instrument. Or if you like being in the kitchen, just create something interesting in the kitchen. Knit or crochet or dance around the house. I don't know, but do something creative. And if you really can't think of anything creative to do, one thing you can always have on hand is one of those adult coloring books, with all the little details in it. Grab yourself some colored pencils or markers or something. Color away, put on some music to listen to, and that creativity that flows through you will just boost your mood and help you feel great again. And the last tip I'd like to give you is actually my favorite, and that's to think of 3 things that you're grateful for and just meditate on that for a bit. Now, I remember hearing somebody say once, what if all you had tomorrow was what you were grateful for today? And that really got me thinking, what am I grateful for? What are the things in my life that really make life worth living? The things that I couldn't do without. And when you think about those things, meditate on those things. And what I do is I just thank God for those things, because I know that He's the source of every good thing that happens in my life. So I hope that some of these tips are going to help you to change your mood when you're just a little bit off and you need an adjustment. And when you're thinking about things to be grateful for, there are at least 5 things in your life that nobody can take away from you. And I'd love to share those things with you in this next video that's right up here. So thanks for watching, and I'll see you there.